What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my first video 2025. Today is February 4th, and I've been MIA for a while. Boy, so much has happened. I think my last video was like 5 months ago or something like that. Come back to Iowa now. Boy, I have a lot to get you guys caught up on. I ran a 40-yard dash. Some of you might have seen that. Some of you guys might have missed it. I don't know. I'll put a clip of it on up here right now. Yeah, that was a super cool experience. I don't think I've ever really talked about it. I've put out some videos. I did have that video about it, but I just put some clips together and kind of just put it out there. I never really actually talked about it on YouTube or nothing, or on any of my socials really. I've done a couple of podcasts about it, but a couple of interviews, but never really actually talked about it. I think I'm gonna do another video about that. I kind of want to make this video about more of just updating how everything's going, and what my plans are, kind of where I'm at and stuff, and also just kind of kick off this year, because I have a couple of videos that I've already recorded that I feel like I can't even post yet because I need to address some things first, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of just want to I'm gonna talk about my eligibility, and then my plans with my races, when I'm gonna race, where I'm gonna race, stuff like that. So yeah, the 40-yard dash went great. It was really fun. Running in front of 70,000 people at my dream school, drawing that attention to track. Yeah, it was sick. So that was a really cool experience. Had a healthy fall season for the first time in 2-3 years, something like that. I've always had something come up. Last season I had missed the entire fall because I had a knee surgery in the summer, and the year before that I had a foot surgery in the summer, so I missed the whole entire fall rehabbing both those years. So this is the first season I've had an entire fall training going into a season. And I'm really excited for that because I've had no foundation going into the last couple of years, and you can feel it when it gets late into that outdoor season. Yeah, you just get so tired. You feel like you don't have that juice, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that pop, and you just don't feel good ever. You always feel tired. You just always feel like you're not there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited to hopefully have some juice for that outdoor season this year, especially since I have not raced yet this year. I have not opened up, so I'm hoping that being patient and just kind of focusing more on the outdoor season can kind of help me really take that jump in the outdoor season. I feel like I've let a lot of meat on the bone outdoors. I think my PR right now is 10:09, and honestly, dude, it's embarrassing to have that 10:09 there. I feel like I'm way better than that. And dude, my 200 as well. I don't even think coach will give me an opportunity to really take a crack at the 200. I ran it once last year, but like I said, with no foundation training in the fall, and then I only ran it one time, and I think I have a lot of potential there as well. I don't know if I'm going to be competing in the nationals or anything, but I don't know if I'll run 19. I actually honestly have no idea where I would be with that, but I definitely know I'm a lot better than a 20.9. I would love to. That was my better event when I got to Iowa before I got here. When I was at Indian Hills, my best event was a 200. When I was in high school, my best event was a 200. And the 100 was fun too, but our main event was the 200. That was my baby. So I definitely after I'm done with college, I definitely want to get back to that and hopefully take a couple cracks at get into that sub 20 club. That'd be really cool. I think it would help my 100 too. So definitely thinking about doing that someday. But I really wanted to focus on the 100 this year. That's part of the reason I haven't opened up yet, but the biggest reason why I haven't opened up this year, and kind of the reason I still am unsure on what I'm gonna be doing this indoor season, is because I had a knee injury in the winter time, right after fall training, right week before winter break. I had been doing really like heavy hand cleans. I was doing like 275 pounds or something like that, and I had like stepped back with it and caught it really awkward, and it just like loaded my knee up really bad, and I had hurt my patella tendon, and I had been rehabbing it like pretty much the entire like winter break, and through like Christmas and stuff. Dude, I'm not even joking you. Like I would like go back and forth. Like, I had like 7 Christmases in like 2 days because I had me, my girlfriend, and her parents are divorced, so I was like bouncing around to like her mom's side of the family, and then her dad's side of the family, and then my mom's or my mom's mom, and then like my dad's side, and then we had our family Christmas as well, and then dude, there was so much going on, and like I was like focusing on my rehab. Like my rehab, even though like you talk about like your holiday season, you're supposed to be thinking about your family and stuff, my main priority was still rehab. Like my main focus was just getting this knee healed up. So I was going back. I would like do my Christmas, and then I would drive all the way back to Iowa City, which is like an hour and a half, do my rehab, and then go back home, an hour and a half home, then do a Christmas, and then go back to Iowa City to do the rehab the next day. And I would do that for like a whole week, 2 weeks of just bouncing back and forth. I probably spent like $300 in gas, $400 probably in gas, and yeah, it was a really, really busy time for me. I was exhausted, and I think it really did pay off. I think I rehabbed really well, and I'm back to sprinting now. Like I've been sprinting for 3 weeks now, and like full sprint. Like I was running before that too. Like I was building up to it. But this is when I like 3 weeks of full like normal training sprinting, and it's been going really well. My knee, it's supposed to have a little bit of like discomfort still and like soreness, which it does. It's a little bit tender still, but like I'm sprinting just fine, and like my marks that I'm hitting in practice are similar to like my best. I'm right near like where I'm honestly, I think I'm better than I ever have at this point, and I think I'm still building my speed back. But it was a little bit of a hiccup in there. But yeah, I'm totally fine. I think I'm good to race right now, but it just feels a little bit rushed. And I think the biggest thing with the doctors that they were saying is that they were scared about me slowing down and running up the bank. So I guess I have the luxury of being able to make a decision here, and I'll kind of explain what I mean by that. It's kind of going to address my eligibility as well. So for eligibility, I have an indoor and I have 2 outdoors left. So I have my full 5th year because of junior college. They had a ruling where you get your year of junior college back. I was at junior college for 1 year, so I got that year back. I have a full 5th year, and then I also had a foot surgery my sophomore year of college. Just my outdoor season. I got hurt in the outdoor season. I had surgery, whatever. I missed my outdoor season. You know what I'm saying? So I have 2 outdoor seasons left, and I have 1 indoor season. And we are trying to decide whether I want to, or we want to, it's a group decision, like everybody's in on it. We are deciding whether we want to use that eligibility for indoors this year or just come back next year with a full season. And I feel like I can be good this year. I feel like I can, push to win a national championship and do all that stuff or whatever. But in my mind, it's like, even if I go win a national championship or do whatever, I get all my goals, it's still going to be like a what if thing. Like, what if I would have just like redshirted and came back and just had a full crack at an indoor season, and then, what could have been, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, like rushing back to get back, and, the risk of injury is high too, like right now, because I'm just getting back. I haven't really had a whole lot of speed training. Like, out of the blocks is fine. Like, accelerating is fine, but the top speed stuff, you have to train that stuff. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if you don't do it, it's not going to be there. So, I'm building my top speed back, and it's really good this week. I I think close to a PR for this time of year. I think it was a PR. I haven't really tracked my PRs for like the time of year that well from the past, but I think this is better than I have ever been for late January, early February. Um, I've been training 3 days a week, like heavy, and then have your recovery days and like volume days sprinkled in there. I've been eating and sleeping really well. But yeah, I feel like we are going to run a meet here in the next few weeks, but we are going to be unattached. And the reason we're going to be unattached is because we're still kind of making that decision. We feel like we don't really have to make that decision until probably conference week. So I'll probably be unattached as long as I can. Because, like we feel like if we're going to, pull the red shirt, because, it's risky. You know what I'm saying? It's just risky. And it's a tough decision because, you don't really know what's going to happen, and it could be totally fine, or, it could just be a disaster. And, worst possible, I mean, if it's a disaster, I mean, that's my entire, indoor eligibility gone. And, then I have, I'm going into outdoor season probably injured if that happens. And, then it's gonna snowball effect. And then I'll only have an outdoor next year. And, it'll be just a lot harder for me to, make a career out of this, which is the goal for me even coming back right now. Yes, I'm getting I'm going to school and all that stuff, but really I already graduated last year. Like, me coming back and running right now is me trying to pursue a track career. And I think it's definitely there. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough decision whether we want to redshirt or not. It's just, to me, I want to redshirt indoors and just focus on outdoors this year, because outdoors is going to be perfectly fine. Like, there's no bank or anything. I just run, I can run 150 meters if I want through 100, or, 250 meters on a 200 if I want, or, whatever, you can run through the curve. You don't have to run up a bank. The bank is just terrifying to me right now. So, we're thinking about doing that, but, we're looking for meets in the next few weeks that don't have the bank, and they have either the hydraulics where the bank goes down, or they have just a flat 300 or a flat straightaway where I can just sprint through. One or the other. I'm ready to race. I think I'm ready to, go 6.5 pretty safely, 6.5, and then I think I'm capable of some really cool things this year. But I'm really gonna be putting my focus towards outdoors this year. I really want to take a crack at that 100. I feel like I have a lot of meat on the bone there. I feel like that's where you make your money in this sport, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm really trying to get that pro career, going, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yes, I will be most likely back at Iowa next year. The reason for that is, I was thinking about it too, is I want to do this pro career stuff, but a lot of the deals that the pro athletes have, I can get while I'm in college, through NIL, which it hasn't always been a thing. And I don't even really there's some athletes that are already doing this. They have deals with Nike, they have deals with Adidas, and I have a few deals myself. I signed a deal with Garmin recently. I've been doing smaller deals with some local places, or just whatever. And I also have my coaching stuff right now. If you guys are interested in some coaching from me, I offer that as well. On my Instagram, I have a menu. I can probably put it on here too. You just send me an email if you're interested in any of that stuff. But that stuff, I mean, it generates some good money. I have my social medias as well. I have YouTube on this. I'm monetized on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm monetized, even though I don't post much. I don't post much in anything, I guess, right now. I'm being really lazy, but I'm trying to do better about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. If I come back to college, I'm not really missing out on anything. I can get into any meets I want, even though I'm in college. I can get into Diamond League meets. I can make USA teams while I'm in college. So I'm not, and also, you know, if you go pro, I mean, you got to figure out your facilities, your coaching, your, you know, the training staff, all that stuff. And a lot of times, like, if you have a good contract or like, you know, whatever, then they're gonna be taking care of that. But coming back to college is just a really safe, you know, like way to, you know, have a home, have a team, which is a huge thing for me. Is just I love being part of a team, and I'm not trying to go on my own yet. I just love being part of a team, like working as a group towards something. And also, I love Iowa. You know, like I've been an Iowa fan my entire life. Both my parents went here. My two of my younger sisters go here right now. They're in the band. I'm sure my youngest sister is probably gonna go here too. It's just I love being here. I love Iowa. And also I'm just like I'm a loyal dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want what's best for the team. I'm very team first. Even though like I gotta think about myself too for this like pro career or whatever. I'm very team first. Like I want what's best for the program. I want to leave this place, you know, better than I had it when I got here. You know what I'm saying? I want this program to be in a better place than when it was when I got here. So all those things are things that are going through my mind lately. You know what I'm saying? You know, school is it's an interesting time. Like since I'm not really like since I've already graduated, I kind of just study what I want. Like with the classes and stuff, I kind of just sign up for whatever I want. If I wanted to like go towards a certificate or a minor, I could do that. It's kind of gives me a lot more freedom now because I already have my degree under my belt. So yeah, it's really good. I've kind of like set up my schedule to where I can really focus on the track, and it's very low stress, and you know, it really does feel like I'm a pro athlete right now, and that's how I'm treating it. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything right now. This is kind of an update video. I don't want to make it too long. It's probably boring with me just, you know, sitting here talking to a camera instead of looking at something. I have some pretty cool videos, you know, lined up. So I'm really excited to get those out to you guys. I think you'll like them a lot. I got some really exciting things up here too for these upcoming months. And I'll be back with my you know, video analysis, like race analysis videos and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys have any other like ideas for me to do, or you want to see something, or you have suggestions to where I should run or anything like that, I know if I do decide to redshirt, like a big meet for me right now that I would be focusing on would be the U.S. Championships. And I would probably be really like focused on really like going and taking a crack at making a, you know, world team at U.S. Champs if I was to redshirt, which, you know, we'll decide that in the next, you know, probably a few weeks, to be honest. Coach and I are very like day-to-day stuff. We kind of just want to see how things progress while we do stuff. So that's kind of where we're at with things. That's kind of some background information, and you know, like get you guys caught up on my life and like where we're at with things. If you guys are interested in coaching, or you know, any services I have, or you want my training program, you want to train like I do, email me at kalenwalker11@gmail.com. I'll get back to you guys. Yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out and listening to me, you know, yap for, you know, what is this, like 20 minutes almost? So I really appreciate it. If you guys want to support me, just like the video, subscribe. I got some pretty cool content coming soon, so subscribe to, you know, see all that stuff, and you know, keep up to date with me. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.